Ready, steady, go! Battle of the candle brands. Thokozani and welcome. I'm your host with the most, Osirafilwe, popularly known as Gogo Moyo. Today, I'm going to be treating you to something that's going to be very interesting. I don't think it's been done before, so it adds a lot of creativity towards me. Ting! I am putting all the brands together and testing which burnt the longest. Before we get into the exciting stuff, remember to subscribe if you're viewing us for the first time, as well as join the Note Gang and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the wonderful videos we have coming up. For all of those that are watching me via Wi-Fi, please kindly let the ads play. They help to donate to the channel and provide for more of the content we provide for you, as well as pay for our studio time. Thank you. Today I'm going to teach you about the basic knowledge of a candle. So these are called tapered candles, also known as flute or dripless or non-drips. They are 12 inches in length as well as 1 inch in diameter. Also, know that tapered candles, they are set to burn for exactly 10 hours. Again, the quality of the products they use to make the candle will determine the burn time. Something else that determines the burn time is the temperature, the air temperature in the room, the density of the air, as well as the humidity of the room. So be mindful also about the time of day or perhaps the season. Those things do affect the way your candle burns, as also for how long. So don't leave your candle burning in a room that's very openly and well ventilated. Your candle won't last as long as if that window or that doorway was closed. Sometimes you find that the wick is excessively long. When you start lighting it, now it starts burning your candle at a certain angle, and already the fate of your candle is already decided on because you didn't chop off the top part and allowing enough burn room for the candle. There's a difference also with the ingredients they use, where some use paraffin as well as soy wax. The difference between the two is paraffin based candles don't completely burn, the wax, versus the soy wax, they burn completely. Sometimes in your questions to me, you send me pictures of an empty candlestick holder and you're like, Gogo, there's no wax left for me to throw out. What happened to the wax? That's already telling you about the quality of the candle that you used, because it was already intended not to leave any wax. That's 100% beautifully burnt candle. Something else that you need to know about the candle is that when we usually talk about a crying candle, we're talking to the wax that sits on the sides and clumps over. That and its original term is waxicles. So whenever you see your waxicles build up, clean them off and see if what your candle is giving you off as a message truly is what it's meant to be. Meet the opponents. Opponent number 1, from the price candles range, this is from the premium range, is their lavender scented candle. It's smooth and glossy on the outside, really looking like the premium range it comes from. The wick can be seen from the bottom as well as the top. It is unwoven. Second opponent is Diamond, all the way from Lesotho. This candle in particular is specifically made for tropical climates. It looks like it's of great quality. It has ridges on the outside, it has a short wick, and also can be seen from the bottom. The wax does not flake or leave particles in your hands. The third opponent is from Price Candles again, but this is from their Lighthouse Special range. This is the household ones that we use. This is a fluted candle. Again, it's rigid on the outside. Its wick is short at the top as well as at the bottom. These are the kinds that would need you to use a knife to cut the top to allow for more of the wick to be displayed. The fourth opponent is from Newden. This company is also from Durban. It is like most candles, with the ridges on the outside, but this one, the wick is woven, which allows for it to usually burn longer. It can be seen both at the bottom as well as the top. This wick is long enough that you don't need to cut any part of the candle for you to get access to the wick. The fifth opponent being Happy Candles. Again, these are fluted candles. This is a brand from Soweto. On the outside, when you feel the candle, the wax feels like it's flaking, leaving debris on your hands. The wick is long enough for you to burn without cutting the candle. It can also be seen at the bottom of the candle. And the final opponent, which is Costa's Candles. Costa's is from Johannesburg, Wadeville. On the outside, it looks like any ordinary candle with the ridges. The wick is very short, requiring you to cut the top of the candle for you to have access to the wick to burn. It can also be seen and found at the bottom. Let the competition begin.
Fight!
The first to leave the challenge is Diamond from Lesotho, followed by the Price Lighthouse Candle. Fourth to leave the challenge is Costa's. Another of Price's premium range scented candles leaves the challenge. Newden is out for the count. And our winner is Happy of Happy Candles from Soweto. Congratulations to Happy Candles all the way from Soweto. Who would have thunk it that a locally produced brand would have been the one to take it, especially against these big manufacturing companies? So it shows age doesn't necessarily prove that you have what it takes to take over the market. You may wonder why I put these brands up against each other, as well as go as far as asking about the colors that I chose for this particular challenge. For the most part, I've also thought that colored candles don't burn as long as the white ones do. It was part of me dispelling some of the things that I thought I had picked up on after using candles for years. So I found that it was very interesting that a colored candle actually beat out a simple, less layered candle type, such as the white one. So this candle challenge went as far as educating myself, as well as you who uses the candle. Now it begs the question, what brand are you going to use? What have you been using? And how did you get to come across this one particular brand that you've been so hell-bent on pushing your spiritual journey. Tell me about your relationship with your candle. Please do not hesitate on sending me a message in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you thought was going to win. I know you find yourself as surprised as I was, pleasantly so. So please do share what's going on in your mind as I go shopping for my next batch of candles. I've been your host with the most, Gogo Moyo. I hope that you found this video very enlightening and you'll be back for more. Thokozani.